everybody and welcome to the Chesterfield Round-Up video. It seems a little bit strange to be rounding this one up so soon. It feels as though I've only just begun the district, but of course it's only got the two parishes, Brimington and Staveley, so it was over pretty much before it had even begun. And in this roundup video I've only got a little bit of information about Staveley. I was sent nothing for Brimington, so really this video should be called the Staveley Roundup video. Let's get to it and see what you guys told me about the town of Staveley. For the sake of completeness, I didn't receive anything for Brimington, but please do feel free to add anything in the comments section of this video or indeed on the Brimington episode if you think there's anything else that's worth knowing. We begin with Ringwood. In the 80s, Ringwood BMX track was one of the most important national tracks in the country. The park also had an outdoor swimming pool and was a good place for squirrel watching. The former pub that I asked about was called the Nag's Head and was the home of the original Staveley Football Club, and the old railway used to cross the road near there. As well as the pubs that were featured, there are two more, the All Inn and the Speedwell Inn, which are both on Lowgate. The latter was Derbyshire's first brew pub when it reopened in 1998, with Town's beers still brewed on the premises. Both pubs date from the 1860s. One of the most iconic buildings in Staveley, built in 1719, is the Old Rectory, which was the home of William Gisborne, the rector of Staveley. The Freshville family brought him to Staveley to serve the church and schools in the area. Part of the house is now a guest house, which is regarded as one of the top guest houses in Derbyshire and has been since 1985. Next to the football club is King George's Park. The Harley pub in the town centre seems quiet now, but in the days when it was called the Foresters, it used to heave with activity. Poolsbrook is known to the locals colloquially as Spike. It's said to be named after Spike Island, a harsh, notorious prison in Ireland. On the subject of nicknames, Duckmanton, as you'd expect, is often referred to by the locals as Ducky. If you think Staveley is big now, a whole estate has disappeared. It was called Seymour. There's also two small places called Norbriggs and Hartington here, which are discernible settlements, even though on the map they both look like part of much larger ones. They're probably the smallest areas of Staveley. At Woodthorpe there's another pub called the Albert Inn. And at Maston Moor Park, the sculpture that was seen also has some friends in the floor. They were all done by the students of the local primary school. And there you go guys, that is the Borough of Chesterfield 100% complete. We have a video for Brimington, one for Staveley, and this roundup video to round it all off. I would have liked a little bit of information about Brimington to include in this video, but the fact that I didn't receive any probably means that I did a good job. Either way, thank you for all the information about Staveley, and we can move on to the next roundup video, which will be the North East Derbyshire version. All 24 of those parishes will be glued together in one video to round off that district. Look out for that, but until then, I've been Andy, I've been the Village Idiot, and this has been the Borough of Chesterfield, and I'm out.